Hey guys, okay, the chaos of like moving into my apartment is sort of over. I still have a lot of things to buy because, well, as I've mentioned, I had nothing. But one of the things I need to do is return the key to my storage unit, and yes, a bug just flew in front of the camera, visible enough that you could see it. Anyway, so I'm about to get a taxi to go to the place to return the key. It is a really overcast, it's trying to rain day. And the place that I am going to is nowhere near any metro station, so I have to take a taxi. So let's go out and run this errand. And I'm going to probably be taking you with me all this week while I run errands and sort of like just kind of my daily life here in Athens, now that I'm in my own apartment. Do you know how happy that makes me? That is done. Look at that cloud though over there. It's like either going to rain or it's moving away. I can't tell which way the cloud is going, but it's really kind of, it's so funny because it's partially sunny and partially cloudy, but it's a nice day. And now I'm gonna get back in a taxi and go back to my apartment. No more storage for me. I'm back in my apartment, and I have to say that my desk in front of this window is my favorite thing about this apartment so far. Even though I can't really see like what's happening on the street, I get light, and even though it's super cloudy, you can see. I don't have the lights on, this is what it is, and I'm very, very happy with this window. And don't worry, I do have a balcony. A lot of people were concerned, but the balcony goes out through the bedroom. Yes, I'm actually going out at night. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you what I'm doing though, because I'm going out with friends, and as you all know, most of my friends don't like to be on video, so. But going down to Singtagma Square, so I'll give you a little glimpse of that and then see how the rest of the night goes. Sunny Saturday in Athens. I am out going to try to find some things for my apartment, because even though I was hoping I could sort of live with it in its very minimalist state, that is not going to happen. The clutter is driving me crazy. So I'm going to try to find a few small pieces of furniture today that I can hopefully tolerate. I'm very, very picky. Not that that should be shocking considering it took me this long to find an apartment here, but that is the state of it. I'm trying to be less picky, but I am going to be living in this apartment for a very long time. Probably the longest I've ever lived in an apartment in many, many years, and it's the first apartment I've been able to furnish on my own in forever, because I've either lived in furnished apartments or I've lived in like hotels for the past, I don't know, 8 years? No, yeah, eight and a half years. Since I now live in a different neighborhood, anytime I walk somewhere that's not super close to my apartment, I'm trying to like go a different way so that I discover new things in my area. So far I've been in most of these places, but I figure it's worth a shot to come on a different day and see what it's like. And all the orange trees over here smell amazing. Down here since I think before I left to go home to the US. Whoa, the pigeon's cutting it close today. It is probably the most crowded I've seen it in ages. It's probably because, well, it's super nice outside today, so that has a lot to do with it. You know, it's been really gross and cold lately, so everybody is out. It's beautiful. All right, let's see what we can find in terms of like things for my apartment. All right, we're to the section I wanted to come down to, see if there's any furniture I can tolerate. I know a lot of you are probably like, why don't you just buy everything at IKEA? Because I'd like to have some things to have a little bit of character, But, you know, that may not be possible. I may just have to go back to IKEA. At this point, though, I think I would just order online and be done with it. All right, massive fail on my part. I didn't bring my tape measure to see what is going to work and what's not. All right, well, that's okay. I can still come down and get an idea. I think everything is just too big. I really want things to be like super minimal and small, and everything I'm seeing is just gigantic in nature. So, still really cool stuff though. There are some modern stores down here too, so it's worth coming down if you don't want antiques either. Like if you need outdoor chairs, you can get all the outdoor chairs. Okay, the big issue that I'm seeing is that the things that I like are super expensive. I just saw a vanity that I liked that was 450 euros. That's more than I paid for my bed and my mattress. So, I'm probably just gonna go back to IKEA because I can afford it. All right, I'm gonna go now to find bedding, hopefully. One of the things that I realized about Athens is that if you want something like, say, new hardware for your doors or shower rods or curtain rods, the store is all going to be next to each other. So you don't have to walk around all over the city trying to look for them. So here's one, there's one down there, there's another one there, there's another one over there across the street. So it's kind of nice though. Like, I don't understand how, you know, competition works here, really, in that sense. But it makes it easier for the consumer. But like, so many options. Look at this. This is like towel rods that have hands. So, and they have modern and they have old stuff, and it's very cool. I don't think I need anything. I do need curtains and I do need curtain rods, but I think that's a ways from now. I'm not even to that point yet. Zara didn't have any bedding that I liked either. So what I've decided is that when I'm looking for stuff, they don't have what I want. When I'm not looking for things, they have all this cute stuff that I want. So, I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to go home and do some internet shopping now, I think. Okay, well the day wasn't a complete fail because on Facebook I found a used oven and they were able to deliver it to me within like the hour of saying that I wanted it. Now, here in Greece, it's not a plug and play situation. It's like hardwired to the electricity. So I now have to get an electrician to come out and install it, but I have an oven. So maybe this week I can actually start cooking in my kitchen because if you guys remembered, I did have this in my old apartment because there was no oven, but there's no plug over here. The plug is over here. So it's not like super convenient to try to cook on this, and I just haven't. You know, I've eaten breakfast and lunch, just cold things, and then I've ordered food. But as you can imagine, that's getting really old really fast. I'm out for a coffee down by the Acropolis with a very nice view and a very upset child. The weather is not as nice today, but it's still really nice to be outside. Everybody is outside, so, and it's super green. It's not dry summer Athens, so it's quite nice. So I've been ordering a lot of food in for dinner, like takeaway, not takeaway, but to have it delivered to my house. And I decided today that like I'm ordering, I should just go to a restaurant and sit there because I'm still tipping the delivery guy. So I should just go to a restaurant and tip the waiter. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. So it's Monday night, so it's pretty quiet over here, except at the restaurant that I'm in. But I decided that I'm gonna sit on the street because it's actually nice outside. But usually this street is like super busy, but not tonight, just this restaurant. That place is quickly becoming one of my favorite places to go. Now, I had been there once before to eat, and I've been there to have drinks. The drinks are outstanding. And I don't mean wine. Get a cocktail. They make amazing cocktails. I'll put a link to their website in the description box below.